We are starting right now big PvP 5 versus 5. DP and RR against the Empire. Empire is led here by the Tiku. With him, Tenebris, Periclas, Riza and Lastash. On the other side, DP is bringing Stahu, Shrek, Rafio, Papai and the Redex, and Papai is the RR representative. What are the armies from both sides? Elite Katapriak from Distahu, we can see, and Druznik champions. Elite Katapriak also from the Shrek, Veteran Falksman from Lafio, and 2 stack of Mameluke Heavy Cavalrymen. From the other side, we have Fian champions from Lastash, Mameluke Heavy Cavalrymen, Bartanian Veteran Falksmen, Mamelukes and Mamelukes again. So we have Fians here in the battlefield. This is absolutely amazing stuff. Green kills will go to the DP side, and the red kills are going into the Empire side on the right up corner. So this is the introduction, and we can right now start the big battle. Both sides are positioning themselves quite nicely. We can see the Batanian Fian champions in the battlefield, which is not that often into the open terrain, not into the north. Into the north they are very common, but here this is very interesting. Good luck, have fun, says Zorfi on the chat. Good luck, have fun to the guys that are playing the battle. Let's the better army wins. We have 575 against 569, so pretty close army here. And this is absolutely crazy and absolutely amazing. We can see some fights here. Tenebris trying to scout the enemy, trying to find the peak for himself. So maybe he can actually find a kill onto the champion. As we know, first and the second round are very important. Getting first kill is a very big advantage, because army will rush through. Will rush through and will get into the engagement, so it will be easily pick up. And we can see he is right now checked by the Rafio and Shrek. So this here is a very big spot of the containment. You can see the Mameluke Heavy Cavalrymen shooting here, trying to take down those elite Cataprax and the Druzy champions. But yeah, they are in the shield wall position. The shields are not the best for the Banner Knights or for the Cataprax, but the champions have a big rounded shield. They can defend them well. As we can see, Cataprax not the best shield, not the biggest shield to actually protect themselves from the arrows. So this heal advantage is actually massive right now. Shrek moving his troops right now out of the danger of those arrows. Here we can see him right now commanding him to step a little bit back, so the accuracy of this bow cavalry bowman would get worse. Both sides playing this pretty passive, we can see. Also left flank was actually harassed by the Mameluke heavy cavalry. They are right now going back. They took 1 or 2 salvos of arrows, hitting some shots, damaging the enemy troops. And right now we can see more and more chests right now, Tian champions position in the hill. Behind them we can see veteran Falksmen. If anyone will charge into the Tian champions, Falksmen will step forward and they will try to protect them as well as they can. They are moving forward again right now to position even better in the battlefield, and let's see how this will roll. We can see the DP is getting actually squeezed out a little bit of the map. They are not playing that aggressive right now, trying to pick some of the Mameluke heavy cavalrymen, and they do so. They have 1 kill. Now they are trying to back off to protect their left flank. The Empire have a heal advantage. They can actually harass those Catapriac from afar, from the arrows. As I said, the shields are not the best for them, although they are protecting most of their body. Their feet are exposed, but it is not that easy to hit it. And we can see the right flank from the mountain going even more crazy, and we have the whole idea right now before us. taking this hill was just an option to put here Battalion Fian Champions and Veteran Falksmen, and now from this position they will start wreak havoc from the opponents, and we can see some first charges, Cataprax charging the Aserai Mameluk Heavy Cavalrymen. Remember, every red kill is a kill for the Hesse, for the Empire, and every green kill is for the Empire, and we can see big charge right now in the front where those Cataprax will just melt those Aserai Mameluk Heavy Cavalrymen, but here in the mountain the Falksmen are doing the work. A lot of kills we can see for the Falksmen here with the Romflia. They are absolutely destroying this army as we are seeing it from far, and this is absolute destruction of the forces of the GP in the initial engagement, but they are trying to run through the first engagement by the heavy cavalrymen was win, and now they can try to chip off those guys in the hill, but it's not that easy. The horses are losing a lot of speed moving up to the hill, and this is very hard to actually kill this big blob of the veteran Falksmen. A lot of fighting going on right now in the center of the map. We can see Tico looking for some units to kill, and he does so. I don't think any general kill. Lastash actually was killed off. So we have 4 versus 5 from the Empire perspective, and let's see if they can recover from that with the number disadvantage. He is getting chased by the Stahu. He is riding behind him and trying to snipe him well. Oh, he almost sniped the other one, but there was actually, I think, a kill. I was not sure if this was a unit or the player. I think it was just a unit. We are kind of okay right now. Periclas though is down. Periclas is down, so 5 versus 4 right now from the DP perspective, but Tiku getting kill on the Stahu, and this is 5v4. Right now we have another fight here. Shrek fighting on the side with the Tenebris, but he is running away. He has a very fast horse. He's off the map already, but how the losses look like. DP killed 66 units and the Empire killed 104, so battle is looking for the favor of the Empire right now. The very good usage of the terrain helped them there a lot. Now they are trying to utilize the neutralize the numbers disadvantage that they actually are in. Riza takes Shrek, so this is 3 on 3, no, 2v3, because in the meantime Rafia was down. We can see Papai and Redex fighting against Riza, Periclas and Tenebris and Tiku. Whoa, actually, wow, this is 4 guys from Hesse. I thought Periclas is down, but he is not actually, and now all the pressure is from the Hesse. Empire has an advantage in this first round, and big one advantage, and then Tiku takes Redex too with him, and this is absolute disaster for the DP. Only Papai is left alive, and he is, I think, the only one. He's trying to fight some guys alone. We can see lags are very hard today. He was hit once. He actually hit his enemies, but he is down off the horse he went, and he will be massacred on the ground right now without big perspective of survival. So we have 70 kills for the GP, 130 kills for the Empire, and the first round going into the Empire side. Still, this is very close. Yep, lag is awful again. RIP. Yes, lag is in the server very much. Very big today, sadly. But the lag is from both sides, so both sides need to fight with the lag. This is kind of fair, but it would be better if we could have a clear game here without the lag. Let's see if the DP will do the same mistake. So if they will give them up the hill. No, right now we can see the elite Catapriacs are moving into the hill, so they do not want to give them the hill advantage again. So the DP is changing the strategy, positioning their troops much smarter this time than the last time. DP losing, yes, they lost the first round right now, although fight is very close. 50-man advantage for the Banu after first round, so this is still a very close battle. We can see some units fighting in the middle. I think though if those Cataprak will charge at those Mameluk Aserai, they will absolutely obliterate them. The problem is that the Mamluk can just back off, and it's not that easy as you think. Can be a lot of arrows are landing into the horses, so horses are getting chipped away. DP need to do something. They are still trying to protect themselves on the horses and not to charge that much. Redex going into the army of the Empire, and this might be risky. He needs to get away from this position because here he can be sniped very easily, and he do so, he recover from this very bad position. Another fight in the middle. Shrek was trying to challenge his opponent, but he is backing away also. And let's see, Shrek sniping some units as well as Popeye. Those Aserai Mameluke heavy cavalrymen went a little bit too close for my comfort and for sure for their comfort. And the Cataphracts will absolutely melt them in 1v1 combat, but the Fian champions are doing the work. In the same time, Periclas taking out Redex, and we have 5 versus 4 situation on the map right now in favor of the Empire. Some of the units of the fallen players will go right now into the battlefield. So Redex, he cannot control his Aserai Mameluke heavy cavalrymen, and they will just go absolutely YOLO into the battlefield. We can see some Falksmen going also very aggressively into the battlefield of this map. They will try to rush and they will try to conquer the front lane. In the front lane we can see Aserai Mameluke heavy cavalrymen tanking with the shields, but they are not the best in that, and we can see some outflanking position, and those army is very weak right now, and this has to be fixed very fast. Now on the middle, complete annihilation of the troops right now. We have a big charge by the Cataphracts, and the Battalion Fian champions are in big danger. They are dying, a lot of them are dying, but also Falksmen are trying to make it worth it. Killing a lot of those Cataphracts, but we can see the DP reinforcements has arrived, and the Battalion veteran Falksmen are getting into the battle, throwing axes, trying to get some kills, but a lot of red kills. Red kills means the kills for the Hesse, for the Empire, and here they are. All of those Battalion veteran Falksmen were absolutely destroyed by the Battalion Fian champions. The salvos were devastating, and those army is absolutely destroyed here in the middle. Let's see how the PvP battle looks like, because army is looking much better for the Empire right now. I saw that Tiku killed Stahu in the meantime, so a lot of DP players already dead. Shrek, Rafio, Popeye, all of them are dead actually, and the round is won for the Empire again, losing only no one. Empire lost no one in this round. This is absolutely insane, and now the cleanup has come. Yes, it is a server. Yes, the server is lagging, that is true, not the players. That is true. This is a server problem, not the players problem right now. Definitely. But still, the fight continues. We have 438 peoples from the Empire against 447 right now, and a couple more, 46. Right now from the DP, so the battle is still very close. If this round will go to the Empire, it is pretty much sealed off. But if the DP will strike back, they have some chances. I think with the elite Cataphracts that they have a lot of them, they should just create a line and charge in the spear formation, waiting for the Battalion Fian champions to shoot them out. It is a very bad strategy, I think. They are right now remounting the Aserai Mameluke heavy cavalrymen and mounting the veteran Falksmen. They are going into the horses, and they will wreak havoc among the enemy infantry with the Romfrias on their backs. Left flank we can see a lot of fighting. 2 army clashed, and the Cataphracts should be victorious in this clash. And also here, Riza playing very aggressive towards the DP, running behind the lines and trying to snipe some champions. Right flank of the DP is going very aggressive. This might be a charge of the Vladian banner knights and Katapriaks and Druzite champions, but no, they stopped here and they are moving back. I am talking about the army of the Empire, and now the charge is commencing, and how good this will look, let's see in a second. They just stopped. Okay, they just stopped right there. Left flank need to be created in the meantime, so they can actually clash those Fian champions and those Falksmen. This is very hard. The Falksmen here behind the Fian champions are doing a lot of good work against the cavalry charges, especially when they are on the mountain, and now all the battle has begun and slaughter is in our hand. We can see a lot of people dying here in the middle, a lot of green kills, which means that DP is killing a lot of people. Tenebris killing Rafio in the meantime somewhere on the map. Some PvP is going, and here the complete annihilation of the Empire army begins to fade. But right now the red kills, right now the Fian champions and Asarai Mameluk heavy cavalrymen doing some work for the Empire, and this big blob of DP units is right now cleared up. And yeah, more of the army need to come here to finish off this Fian champion, but there is no enough units from the DP side right now on the ground to conquer what is actually going on here, and they have no much chances. We can see some random Asarai Mameluk heavy cavalrymen moving slowly into the middle, but they will just absolutely die here. They're gonna be killed off. Tiku kills the Redex in the meantime on the battlefield, so more and more kills are happening, but this mountain is just too much. Papai killing Tenebris, and yeah, Shrek killing Tiku though, so DP are getting some good kills for themselves in the PvP. Pericles needs to watch out because he is actually surrounded by the two DP players. Oh, this is very, very hard right now. Rafio is dead and Redex is dead, but from the other side, Riza, Tenebris and Tiku, so only Pericles and Lastash still alive. From the side of DP, we have Papai, we have Shrek and Stahu, 3v2. Player size wise, but army size, this is absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. Great usage of the veteran Falksmen and Battanian Fian champions here in the mountain. They're absolutely slaughtering all of these units that are coming near here. And horse is down. No, it is not. Papai trying to find the DP players. He found one. He will try to catch him, and he is off the horse. Stahu is without the horse. He needs some reinforcements here. Blocking first spear, trying to get to the horse. He is very close to the horse though, but he needs to watch out for the backstabs. Will he get attacked? He get tagged by the Battanian Fian champions. The horse is getting tagged, but he survived and he is on the horse again. Very nice from the DP. They save their friend, and now we can see all of the army is pretty much dead from their side. They need to win it alone without the players, and he is getting sniped up. Asrai Mameluk heavy cavalrymen killing Papai on the horse, so units are making a good work. Tahu trying to kill some of the enemy units, but this is very, very hard right now. This is something that is absolutely unwinnable, I think, from the DP side, although I do not want to lower the chances in the battlefield. Still, they have minus 120 people overall at their disposal, but Stahu is still alive, and Stahu is not getting out of this battle. He is alone against the Lastash. Lastash is also somewhere alive. I don't know though where. So we have 1v1 situation basically. Yeah, we can see Lastash going on with the Pavar shield in the horse. He still has some throwing weapons. He just needs to aim that into the horse of the Stahu, and Stahu will be horseless and powerless. In that situation, we can see more of the veteran Falksmen moving into the battle. They still have some axes to throw, so they can try to... Oh, Stahu need to watch out. His horse was tagged by the veteran Falksman. Now he is down, and now he needs to fight for his survival, but he can't. Asra Mameluk heavy cavalrymen take his head off, and GP are defeated in this round also, which means this is a lot of problems for them, because this is the last round when they really can do something. Okay, and let's see. Redex. And all of the P in a big trouble. In a very big trouble. Empire playing this battle flawlessly. Kiting, GRATE, using the Battalion Fian champions plus veteran Falksman. Together, this is a deadly combination and DP cannot withstand it. And we can see all of the red kills, the arrows are flying from the Battalion Fian champions. They are making the first kills already into their numbers, and they are trying to charge the left flank. The Cataprax are trying to find the engagement into the Mamelukes heavy cavalrymen, but they are just running away very fast, and the left flank is right now going. But look at the red kills. All of the kills are going into the Empire right now. The Fians are engaged by the Catapriacs, and some of them dies in the initial engagement, but this is too low army. The left flank is all out attack right now from the DP side, but they are lacking numbers. They are lacking numbers very, very much, and most of the troops in the first charge survived, but the second charge didn't commence, didn't connect to the Fians, and the Falksmen are doing absolutely great work protecting those veteran those Battalion Fian champions. They are doing a massive work with their bow. Lastash kills Redex, Papai kills Periclas. In the meantime, somewhere in the PvP battle, but the troops are clashing here and they are absolutely destroyed. Tenebris kills Papai. This is absolute slaughter. DP has no ability to win this game anymore, I think so. I think this is just all over. Still they're getting some kills, but Tiku kills Shrek in the meantime. And we have only one player alive from the DP, it is Stahu. Against the full force of the Empire. This is also a very bloody battle. Empire losing 250 people. DP losing over 400 people. This is a very bloody battle from both sides. Let's see how many Battalion Fian champions died. 11. Lastash lost 11 Battalion Fian champions. But we need to remember that Stahu, for example, lost 12 elite Catapriacs, 2 Bannerlords, and 5 champions, Drusnik champions. Also, Shrek lost 13 Catapriacs, so those are also noble chunies that are not that cheap. And yeah, Empire with all of the pressure, with all the control in this battlefield, and in this round specifically. Have one veteran Falksman running around trying to do something, but he will get sniped and he will get hunted down in the second. Yes, that is true. You can actually mount those. I mean, this is kind of stupid, obviously, that you can mount the Falksman. But you can see them on the ground. I think actually, when I am casting those PvP matches, I think Falksmen are much more useful if they are on the ground, but if they are in the defensive position. So for example, when they are supporting the Fians, because Fians itself, they will kill all of those guys easily. Oh, Tiku is off the horse right now. He might get killed off, and he is. Rafio killing Tiku here. He was feeling himself too much. And his army will actually rush. Who is Tiku commanding? Asra Mameluk heavy cavalryman. So those guys will kill themselves. And this is a nice first kill in this round. So maybe DP is still in the game. Being in the numbers disadvantage, they still have a chance to win this. They are also trying to go to the edge of the map with their Falksmen, so now the Empire will need to attack them. They are trying to move away from these mountains there that the Empire was using before, and we can see all of the green kills going into the DP side. Those are the Asarai Mameluk heavy cavalrymen that were going into the mill against the Catapriacs, and they have no chance of winning those duels, and now the Falksmen will do the work. if they will just rush into them, and they will in any second. The Falksmen will just get rid of them very, very fast. This left flank is an all-out mess right now, as we can see. A lot of those Aserai cavalry guys are going on here, but the Falksmen in the close range scenario, they are absolutely melting them, and this is a good kills for the DP. They are making a good number advantage for this round. Tenebris kills Redex in the meantime. In the PvP scenarios, we can see the Fians here with the Falksmen again trying to defend themselves, and they are not even close to get to them. Tenebris killing Popeye. Yeah, this is very, very hard for DP. Riza killing Stahu, the generals are dying, and the initial advantage for the DP is absolutely gone right now. They have no generals to fight this battle. Only Rafio staying alive against 4 players. Tenebris, Periclas, Riza and Lastash. All of them are still alive, and those Catapriacs are still doing a great work, killing a lot of those Aserai Mameluke heavy cavalrymen, because they on the mill are absolutely useless against those units that they are fighting against, and they kills actually for this round. I would say DP killed much more troops in this round than the Empire, but this doesn't really mean much as long as DP is right now all down without the generals on the battlefield, which means that the forces are doing a great job but will not win this round for them, will still not be able to have a significant advantage, although we need to say that the Empire is pretty unlucky, or I would say the DP is very lucky. They only lose 100 guys and 400 are knocked unconscious, when in the same time the Empire lost 80 people. So basically dead, they have 20 more people dead. DP, despite losing almost twice that number. And DP right now has only around 85 units left into the next battlefield. And the Empire will stick on 258. The battle is pretty much over. Now the question is, how many losses can DP make to the Empire? This round was pretty good, really. It was very good round for the DP units. Especially that first kill forced all of these Mameluke heavy cavalrymen to fight in mill with the Cataprax when they have no chance, and they were just slaughtered there. But for now it is kind of sure that that Hesse is just cleaning house, and DP with a lot of losses. Stachu and Shrek both losing 26 and 22. 48 noble troops lost by the DP in this battle. And from the other side we have Battanian Fian champions, 12 are dead. So much more losses of the side of DP if we are talking about the noble troops. Terrifying look I will show after the match. I don't know actually how much Catapriacs are worth. I think something around 25k, yeah, I think so. And let's see, the final engagement in the middle, they are charging immediately, and Shrek actually killing Tenebris. In the middle of all of this, the Falksmen will take care of those Catapriacs. They are dying more and more, and more losses will come. In this fight though, the Catapriacs are much better than the Mameluke heavy cavalrymen, so this is also a very, very important thing. But look how many Falksmen has been spawned for the Empire side. This is absolutely massacre right now. Also here the massacre will occur. Those Mamluk need to move because Falksmen will absolutely eat them alive. And yeah, some kills are still going into the DP side, but this is only a matter of time where all of these units will die here in the middle, getting shot by the Battanian Fian champions from afar, getting absolutely destroyed from afar, and this is a slaughterhouse in the middle. Right now, Falksmen are going in, and they will clean this pocket very fast and brutally. I don't even want to watch those flying limbs. And let's see what is going on here. Here some more scattered troops are trying to fight. Here we have some PvP action. Redex against Riza. Riza in the disadvantaged position right now, swarming by the Papaya also. 2 versus 1 situation. He needs to protect his back from the spear or run away from this uncomfortable situation. He is doing so, running into the Falksman. He should be safe here. Right now the reinforcement has arrived. Reinforcements brought by Periclas, trying to lure one of the DP players away from the PvP battlefield, trying to lure them into the Battalion Fian champions. Rafio killing Lastash, so DP making good progress with the kills on the champions in this round, but this may not be enough. Looking at the army of the Empire, this is absolute massacre. Rafio also farming some troops right now from his opponents, and this is all DP can do right now. Farm some more losses, kill some more units, make it costly, although they lost a lot. They are trying to play the teamwork, Sahu and Papai. This will be... Oh, and then we have another one, Rafio also here alive. They're trying to sandwich this guy, and Riza kill Rafio in this situation. Great played by Riza. 3 versus 1, and he still managed to get 1 kill there. Now he is in a bit of trouble though, surrounded by the 2 DP players, and he is down. Redex takes the kill, and this was what I was talking about. He was fighting a little bit too much. He killed 1, but this was just too much, and Redex with another kill into the Asrai Mameluk heavy cavalrymen. He will try to farm them. We have almost all generals dead from the Empire side in this round. Only Periclas is alive. From the DP we have Stahu and Redex alive, so they can try to farm some more troops. As we can see, the losses 120 people lost by the DP and 91 from the Empire. So still killed units are very close, and the money lost will be very similar. Of course, we need to remember that Stahu and the Shrek losing 54 noble heavy cavalry units in response to 13 of the Battalion Fian champions units that Lastash brings here. So in case of losing the noble troops, DP is in the disadvantage. Now they will try to snipe some units from the opposite side. Periclas still alive. This is very important. He is commanding his veteran Falksman. Okay, and let's see how well those guys can do. The Fian champions are actually going absolutely crazy. Maybe this is a good way to snipe them, but Redex and Stahu, they both need to wait for those Fians to lose the ammunition. Then they might have ability to farm some of them. Okay, but Stahu is down. Aseroy Mameluk heavy cavalryman takes him down, and now Redex is the only one standing alive. Very hard to farm here. A lot of units can shoot you, a lot of units can overwhelm you, and the Asrai Mameluk heavy cavalryman takes a double kill in the end of the round, and they both are dead, they both are dusted. This will probably be the last round of the DP. Look at the number, this advantage that they are put in. They have like 7, 4, 5 units against the whole army of the Empire. Tiku kills Shrek, and this is, guys, an absolute disaster for the DP. They lose this round, but still, big clap for both sides, guys. As always, we're doing in the end for the victorious Empire and for the lost DP. Both fights the fair fight, both show some good skill, different strategy, and different approach to the battle. Nevertheless, the Empire taking the win in this battle. I am showing the final losses. You can see how many units every player lost, what unit they lost, but this was a very, very nice PvP battle. Lost overall, 120 people lost from the DP against 93 units from the Hesse. And others. Temeria was also here, and I think Sincha was here too. So basically, United Banners against the DP and those, the first one, are taking the win convincingly, guys. Thank you very much for watching this battle, and if you are watching this live on Twitch, you can click the follow button right now. If you are watching this on the YouTube, click the subscribe button, guys. It will help me a lot. And also give a like. Thank you very much, guys, and see you in the next one.